Okay, folks, here we are, episode 10 of 10. We've got a 10-part series here. We're wrapping it up today. We've got Andy Murphy in the house. We're about to get into an NLP technique that you can use to revolutionize you as a trader and your trading, trying to pass those funded challenges, trying to keep a funded account, trying to grow a personal account, all these sort of things. And finally, we've got this NLP technique you're about to learn today. Over to you, Andy.
So this is a really old school, like the oldest school technique that NLP teaches, right? And they've got thousands, and you can use it for all different stuff. And I do a lot more than NLP, but NLP is like a nice blueprint for you to navigate the mechanics of your brain and your psychology. And so this is a great thing that you can do if you ever start doubting yourself before you start to trade. And usually this process that I'm going to take you through, usually it could take like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It could be a long one, and I'd layer things together and create this big system. But I just want to show you a simple principle, okay? So I spoke about before on one of the previous episodes that a memory is built up from 64 different components, right? It's complex in there. And so one of the things that I want you to understand is when you think about life and you think about your trading or whatever, and you're in a negative emotion, right? I taught you to change the emotion, but let's just say you want to do it a different way. I want you to understand, close your eyes, because these are all closed eyes. And we don't have to do that now. I'm just going to tell you, but these are all closed eyes processes. You don't have to close your eyes, but it's easier. It's easier if you close your eyes to visualize in your head. But understand, when you close your eyes and you think about yourself trading, and it's a negative response, I want you to understand that the image that you're seeing, even if it's not clear, right? You'll have like a feeling towards the image, okay? I want you to understand that image is zoomed in. You're seeing it through your own eyes. And you're like, Andy, I'm not. If you're having a negative response and it's right there in front of you, you are seeing it through your own eyes. It's zoomed in. You are associated into that memory, okay? Now, is that a good thing? It's only a good thing if it's a good memory, because the zoomed in submodality or zoomed in image means that you're telling your brain or your unconscious mind that is what you want to focus on.
Hey, start trading Forex, indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.
If you're having a negative or fearful response before you're trading, talking about martial arts before, trading, then we've got to do something called disassociation, right? Plain and simple. We want to see the movie, not be in the movie. If you look at it like a computer game, right? You know, where you have third-party view, or you can see yourself in the thing, or you can zoom in and you can see it. Why does VR, virtual reality? Well, VR is VR. You're not seeing yourself, right? No, you're in it. It's because you're tricking your brain that is a real experience. It's the same with this. So what I want you to understand is an image. We want to see it through our own eyes. And then what we're going to do is something called a swish pattern. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm just going to explain it to you. Maybe we do one or two, right? You'd usually do these 7 to 21 swishes, because what it does is it rewinds, flattens, and resets the neurology. But that, again, that's a whole big process. And I'd design your peak states. I'd create anchors for you. I'd do all the things basically that I've taught you here, just on a real sophisticated level. So what I want you to do is understand this process. Stressed, worried, image is going to be through our own eyes. What we want to do is imagine shrinking that image down so it's a small dot and firing it away into the distance. Gone. Then what we want to do, because we've developed our anchors, because we've developed and designed our peak state, because we've built all this thing, now what you do is you bring the image back. Big and bright, big and bright, small and dark, big and bright, right? Firing your anchor. You want to go even more technical, we clear the screen, we white it out, right? And then that old image, oh, I'm stressed out, oh, I can't do this, I understand. Shrink it down, fire it away. Bring back the big, real version of you, big and bright. Fire on your anchor, clear the screen. 7 to 21 times resets your neurology. So suddenly, what the image you have is then you trading, or you being in that peak state, or I should say you being in that peak state, right? And then what it does is we're retraining the neurology in your brain to understand that, oh, that's not what I want. I don't want the fear before I trade. This is what I want, big and bright, right? So when we can start to play with that image, I haven't closed your eyes, I haven't changed your brain waves, I haven't developed anchoring, I haven't developed your state, but even me just sharing that with you and you practicing that even a couple of times, you can actually see it, right? You can actually see the difference, right? So when we could use that breathing technique that I showed you before, you could listen to a whole different conversation. But just by understanding that the image that zoomed in is telling our brain or unconscious mind, our body mind, that's what I want to focus on, then you can start resetting all of these different memories. Am I worried about money? Well, yeah, I'm in it. I'm in this image, right? Shrink it down small, fire it away into the distance. Even without bringing it back, right? You can at least start to flatten the neurology, fire it away, right? And then if you want to, bring it in big, bright. That's the real me. That's the real me. Okay, reset. Old, new, big, bright. Fire in your anchor. You do that with anything in your life, right? If you're not feeling happy in your life, well, remember moments that you were. Well, right now, Andy, I don't feel happy, right? So is the image, are you seeing it as a movie? Are you feeling those old feelings? Now you have a very simple technique that you can play with. I can go into a million times deeper, but something that you can start to control the actual experience or the neurology in your brain.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. That's right, get either the Essential, Plus or Premium plans absolutely free, and all you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Ken?
Yeah, look at it. And I think, people can relate that back to trading fully in terms of, if you're feeling that you're not trading well or whatever, that this is the switch out, right? It's you've got to make that switch out. So folks, if you like that technique and you want more, then there are 9 more in the previous 9 episodes we've just recorded and released. They should all be released now. This whole series should be on your watch list or whatever your playlist. Hit it on repeat and make sure you go back and take notes, because every single one of them has a little technique or trick in there, or even just a one-liner that you can say to yourself before you sit at those charts, and some things you can do outside of the charts, like in your environment and that sort of thing. So there's so much in here, folks. You should be able to use this whole thing as a reset for your trading, to help you with those funded challenges, growing that personal account, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, whatever that next step is. Now, Andy, if people do want to take this to the next level, what can they do?
Sure. It's honestly, I created something called the GeniusTrader.club for a reason. It goes into, you've got to have the foundation. You've got to have the basics, right? I can't teach you the trading. You've got Cam's whole brand that teaches you all the trading. But what I can give you is that blueprint for your brain that can be, and that's what the Genius Trader Club is. It's so many hours, and it takes you through such a journey. It's even got audios that you plug into your head that will do the brainwaves and do the visualization for you. And remember, this isn't just about trading. This is genuinely about you becoming that superhuman, world-class, genius version of you that can do any business, that can do anything of life, right? But this is a combination of NLP, behavioral psychology, neuroscience, and truly 22 years of experience of working with thousands and thousands of clients and the best in the world. You can head over to andymurphy.online and actually go to courses, and you can actually even go to clients and actually look at all the clients that have worked with me, and you'll go, oh, okay. But in the Genius Trader, it's a journey. It's a journey from the start, from the foundation, right to the end, where you really go, okay, I combine this with these 10 steps. I got this. I really, really got this. So the geniustrader.club is something, it's beautiful. It's something I put together. I'm proud of. Everyone that's been through it's had incredible experiences and incredible results, and that's why I'm here. I just want the same for you.
Yeah, well, what we'll do, folks, is we'll hook the links up under the show notes, not just to that, but also to the other 9 episodes. So you've got the full series there that you can sink your teeth into. Now, just to let you know, so I've been working with Andy for a long time. In fact, he was on the show a couple of years ago, and I think we met probably 2 or even maybe 3 years before that. It was when I had about 25,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. And you can see what's happened, right? So I've gone from 25 working on a full-time job to now 185,000 YouTube subscribers. So just as a sort of metric as to like knowing this guy has been able to sort of generate this full-time like gig for me here on YouTube, doing this full-time and living this life that I was, wanting to live back when I had 25,000 subscribers. So it does work. Folks, if you do want to find out more, links under the video, do check out the full series here. It is absolutely epic and will change not just your trading, but also your life. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for coming on again.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Looking forward to meeting everybody.